Okay, so went live a few minutes early. I'll give it a few minutes while I finish getting set up here. And just put out the media blast. We're live here on the channel. You know, it must probably be helpful if I shared the direct link from the thing here. So also just make sure that this is actually broadcasting properly. Also just make sure that this is actually broadcasting properly. Yay, it is. Make sure that this is actually broadcasting properly. Yay, it is. Yay, it is. Hey, Faceless Legionnaire. I'm doing good. Just trying to get the word out that we're live here on the channel, and then I'm going to start working on this thing. Yeah. The downside is, though, on mobile, because I don't want to screw with the actual feed, is that I can never share stuff properly from my phone. I don't know why. It's one of those conundrums. Very annoying conundrum, too. So, and oh, that thing? That is a Raven with a long strike barrel, modulus red dot sight, and some kind of tactical front grip that I got off of something. And I made a custom scout rifle from Destiny, and I call that the Night Raven. So that is what that is. No. Okay. I almost spilt over there. All right, let's start getting stuff together. Thinner. Thank you. That, at the time, that was probably one of my most ambitious projects to date, because I didn't really do too much to the Raven performance-wise. In fact, the trigger actually kind of sticks on it. But just paint-wise and everything I was doing to it, I was being extremely meticulous with it. So that was, at one point, one of my most ambitious projects that I had going in the shop here. So I'm going to start pulling the tape off of this half of my Busby Flintlock, because it's like Christmas. I'm Savage and Builder and right. Peeling tape off of blasters is like Christmas. Hey, that is cool. My best advice that I could probably give you in regards to starting your own mods is just honestly start small. Everyone always wants to have that one super thing, you know, that super ultra awesome fully integrated, like demolisher, long shot, um, AccuStrike blaster thing. Uh, hey, I got to thank Clanny for that because I actually got, believe it or not, I actually convinced Clanny to start his channel. So, but Clanny is actually, I shouldn't say probably, he is like my best friend when it comes to Nerf modding and all that stuff. I have known him for probably about 6 years now, give or take. So yeah, Clanny is one of those special people in this hobby, and I can never say that like enough. Some bleeping on this, but oh well, it's not too terrible. So, oh, but getting back to what I was going to say before, the nice thank you to Clanny for always recommending me. Um, Honestly, best advice I can give: start small. Don't go for a big super project right off the bat. If you're looking into getting to modding, pick up something simple. A strong arm, the desolator, even a night finder if you can find it at Goodwill, or even a fire strike. Very easy to mod. Definitely options to go with in regards to color and design. You can even look into doing some very light electronic modification with that in regards to putting in for the like replacing the LEDs in there and all. So that is probably my best advice that I can give. That's not bad. Um, I mean, best of luck to it. I'm still actually working on integrations myself. I have a demolisher under that workbench that I'm going to be. I haven't decided. I still have to figure out how I want to do either um, the little flip trigger for a Baron, or how to integrate a good way of integrating a Magnus into the under part of it. Because that's honestly one of my big things is I really want to do a demolisher. I'm not a flywheel guy, but I want to have a good flywheel blaster for when the time comes. Because my two main primaries are actually hanging up there off camera, which are my plus bow and my retaliator. So what can I say? I'm old fashioned. I like the springers. So what I'm doing tonight here, besides giving out meh advice, is and answering questions, of course, is I'm going to be working on detailing up this project. Uh, Over the last weekend, my nephews wound up breaking Pete's Flintlock pistol. Thankfully, I have one in one of my boxes over there, and I'm going to give him that one once I pull that one out. But I decided since this one didn't work, I'm going to gut it, and I'm going to work at just making a really nice cosmetic piece. And fun enough, I must have had like a magic flintlock because the little orange ring tab at the front came right off. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, all right, this is a project. Goal is going to be, I've already got some of the base stuff done. Yeah, well, it's not so much that they don't work well, it's they do require a very meticulous skill set in order to actually work a flywheel. It's then a matter of I am not a fan of flywheels because you have to hold down the red trigger and they just sound like angry chainsaws the entire time. So to me, it takes away from the fun of it. Um, I don't mind electronic blasters. I love the Vulcan. I love the Stampede. It's just those were what needed a elite version of it, not so much a flywheel. Um, but I've already started on some of the base coating of this already. They do really sound like that. Yes, they do. Hey, what's up, OC Nerf? So I was just about to actually go over what I'm doing tonight, and that's going to be kind of adding the details to this flintlock. So what I've done is a coat of gray vinyl dye, and I've actually done a hammered metal, which actually ran out as I was finishing it. So the trigger guard and this piece of the flintlock is actually a Rust-Oleum metallic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush some black onto what is left of the gray because I wanted to do something different. I wanted gray wood. I didn't want just the regular, standard brown wood, so to speak. Um, and then I realized I was going to do these in silver, but the silver is too close to this, and I can't do gunmetal because the gunmetal is too close to the gray. So the extra pieces and here are going to be Testor's gold. I think that's what this is. Yeah. And then I have some Testor's black for when I do the dry brushing. So I guess let's get started. So, and again, any questions or comments you want to throw out there, throw them in the chat. It's actually working. My mic is working. So far, knock on wood, I'm actually having a decent stream starting off. So, yay. No. No. Shit. Damn it. All right. Anyway, so that did not mix well. Same thing with the Testor's paint. Gotta shake them well. Keep the black covered for the time being. So I'm not needing it right now, but I will need thinner. I'm going to go for at least a while tonight. I don't think I'm going to be marathoning it like Clowny does, because honestly, Clowny is like a god when it comes to these live streams because he just goes and just doesn't stop. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. It's like I wish I knew how he does it.